Good morning, grade one. How are you today? It's me here, teacher Geraldino, and you're welcome to my English class. Can you remember high five? One, look. Number two, listen. Number three, be quiet. Number four, hands on your lap. And number five, sit down quietly and straight. Now, are you ready? Today, we will be in our new lesson again. Unit Chapter 3 or Unit 3, Lesson 3. Are you excited? Now let's go. Before we do that, before we continue with our lesson, let's sing or listen to our song for this lesson.
Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there, and an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, and a quack quack here and a quack quack there, and an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a baa-baa here and a baa-baa there, and a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, and a quack quack here and a quack quack there, and an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, and a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, and a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, and a quack quack here and a quack quack there, and an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a turkey, E-I-E-I-O. With a gobble gobble here and a gobble gobble there, and a moo moo here and a moo moo there, and a ba ba here and a ba ba there, and a neigh neigh here and a neigh neigh there, and a quack quack here and a quack quack there, and an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Old Macdonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
All right, that's a song about Unit 3 topic. We are learning about, once again, we're learning about animals. All right, for today, we are already Unit 3, Lesson 2. Wait a minute. This is Lesson 3 or Unit 3, Lesson 2. Unit 3, Lesson 2, we are now about the grammar part. Now you can see right here, we already have done our vocabulary last time. And today we will have our song and then the grammar about asking question and answering question regarding animals. Let's listen and look at the song right here. We can see there's number one already here. Let's find out what is number two, three, and four as we listen and sing the song. Are you ready? Unit 3, Lessons 1 and 2. What is it? It's a cat, number one. Number two, it's a dog. What do you think is number three? Number three, a possum. Number four, it's an alligator. So we have completed. We hear the song about pet. The question is, what is it? It's my pet. Number one, it's a cat. It's a cat. Number two, it's a dog. Number three, it's an opossum. And number four, it's an alligator. Now before we continue on with lesson number two today, let's check what happened last time. Let's look at your classwork that I had given you. So in this worksheet right here, you're asked to spell out and complete each of the vocabulary right here from number one to number six. Number one is already given. Number one is a horse. Horse. Can you spell for me, please? Okay, good. Number two, what is it? It's a rabbit. What's the missing spelling or letters? R, A, B. B is already there. What's next? Another B. And I and T. So that's rabbit. How do you spell rabbit? Rabbit. And next one. What is it? It's an alligator. How do you spell alligator? A. What's next? There's this empty space right here in between L and A. L. A. What's next? What's next? I. What about after I? G. A. And T. What's the missing letter in between T and R? Oh, alligator. Shall we say it together? Ready, go. Say the spelling. Alligator. Alligator. What about the next one? Number 4, dog. Can someone help me spell? Yes? D-O-G, dog. What about number 5? That's correct. Number 5, opossum. Opossum, right? How do we spell opossum? O is already given. P O and then double S right there. Next, U and M, opossum. What about the number 6? That's the easiest one. Cat. How do you spell cat? C-A-T. Yay! I hope all of you got it all correctly. Now let's proceed to our next part of the lesson. But before that, let's say once again the vocabulary. Ready, go.
Vocabulary. Vocabulary. Cat.
Cat.
Dog.
Dog.
Opossum.
Opossum.
Vocabulary. Vocabulary. Horse.
Horse.
Alligator.
Alligator.
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Vocabulary. Vocabulary. Vocabulary.
Okay, these are all our vocabulary in Unit 1, Unit 3, Lesson 2, and Lesson 1. Now let's look at right here. What is it? It's a cat. What is it? It's a rabbit. What is it? It's an opossum. What is it? It's an alligator. And last one, what is it? It's a horse. Good job. So we did already our vocabulary. Now let's go to our next part today. Oh. So now let's look at here. Let's review our grammar part of the lesson. Here in our song, in the song a while ago, it says, what is it? It's a question. What is it? And then when you answer that, you say it's a or it's an. Try to look at here. What is it? The question is, what is it? You will answer that with an article. Okay, it's a. If you see here consonants, if the first letter of the object is consonants or consonant, you say a. If the first letter of the object is vowel, you say an. Right here, it's plus a and then the object. Look at here. I've got few examples. It's plus a plus the object. What is it? Question. It's a horse. It's a dog. It's a cat. It's a dog. So that's when the first letter of the object is consonant. Now let's look at with the word an. It's, the answer is, if the question is what is it? It's plus an plus the object. Now let's make sure all these objects are beginning with the vowels. What are the vowels? There are just five. A, E, I, O, U, right? A, E, I, O, U. Now let's look at here. Example here, an eagle, an opossum, an elephant, and alligator. Next here, let's go back again to the grammar structure. What is it? It's plus an plus object. Let's look at the examples. It's an eagle. It's an alligator. It's an elephant. It's an opossum. So all this you have to look at here. Consonants H, D, C, D. These are all consonants. And here E, A, E, O, all vowels. So now let's find out if you can remember. Here, these are the vocabulary we learned last time, and we have spelled them. Right now, after this, you can see all the vocabulary we've learned last time, right? So let's look at what do we have right here. One more time, let's do it. What is it? It's a cat. What is it? It's a horse. What is it? It's a rabbit. What is it? It's a or an. An opossum. What is it? It's a or an. It's an alligator. What about this? What is it? It's a dog. All right. So all these things, I guess you can already remember all this spelling because we've learned this from lesson number 1. Now let's look at here. We will practice our activity. How do we use the grammar part? Remember the grammar part we have had a while ago? The usage of the article a or an. Okay? So look at here. Vowels, consonants. Now let's go back again to what we have in our class practice. So right here, you can see grammar check, select and complete. Right here, and a. Number 1, what is it? It's an, because alligator starts with letter A, so we use an. Number 2, what is it? It's an or a? The answer is it's a cat. What about number 3? It's a dog. So you can see the common thing right here. C is a consonant, D is a consonant, A here in number 1 is a vowel. And here, what can you say? Can anybody guess? It's an opossum. Now, another part of the practice, it's a question right here. We need to complete the question and the answer. Remember, the question says, what is it? It's a, and then the object. So, let's find out what's the missing right here. Can you help me? Ready, go. What is it? So, what is it? How do we answer? It's plus the article a or an. All right? Horse. What do we use? Do we use an or a? And that's correct. It's a horse. What about number 2? It's just the same from number 1. Question on this side, you see a question mark, question mark, question mark. And then here will be the answer. Here, we need to complete the question. What? What's the next? Is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, here you can see a possum. Shall we put a or shall we put an? What do you think? And very good. Why? Because the opossum starts with the vowel. Okay. What about here? What's the missing? What is it? Are you sure? Okay, let's find out. What is it? That's correct. And now let's go to the last part of the answer. Is it an or a? Look at the cat. Starts with what letter? Consonant or vowel? It's a vowel. Vowel. Oops, not a vowel. It's a consonant. Vowel, we have A, E, I, O, U. Yes. Look at that. It's a cat. So we've just finished the practice for today. Let's look at your work, classwork time. Are you ready? First part, you need to select or circle a or an. Example, it's an opossum. So number 2 and number 3 and number 4, select the correct answer, whether you say a or an right here. Next part, number 2, classwork number 2, or number 2, you need to complete these things right here. Complete. Okay, complete. What is it? It's a. What is it? So it's similar to what you have right here at the top. What is it? These are the questions right here. And then the answer should be it's a cat or it's an alligator. Look at here. It goes right here. So that's all for today. I said that's all for today. Okay. So for our next lesson, we will be learning about um, animals, another animals in the wild. So I hope you enjoy your classwork today and our lesson. And I want to say, see you in my next video and bye bye.